Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel Made with Love. My name is Heather and I'm dealing with a cold kind of symptom, so I'm trying hard not to lose my voice today. But what I've got for today for crafting is I picked up this little wooden angel probably about 4 years ago, I don't know, 3-4 years ago, and I got her at the Salvation Army for $2.99. Now she's not really my style, you know, like it's a simple angel. I've had her up on the shelf, but I'm not really one for this rustic farmhouse looking stuff. I mean, I could tell that she did have some sort of an embellishment at one point that's been ripped off. When I got her, there was nothing on here. It was just like this. And I was just trying to think of, well, how could I make her look more like a piece of stuff I would have in my house? And I knew I wanted to paint her. And so I wasn't quite sure what I was going to do. And then last year at Dollar Tree, I found these angel wings, like the decorations. They have them again this year, I believe. But it's just this one here is the plastic iridescent wings with this little bit of fur here. And I got this one, and I also had got it in gold. Now the gold one, okay, it's kind of falling apart because I actually was going to try to figure out, because I like these wings and I thought, oh, this would be perfect, but I couldn't quite figure out how to get the wings to cover her wings, and I think that would just make it look really impressive. I was thinking, well, I could cut her wings off, like cut through this board and then glue the wings on the back. It'd be really easy, but I thought I didn't want to wreck the form because I like the form, and if I tried to cut, I don't have the right type of a saw to cut into this wood, and I would probably really mess it up, and I'd probably break the angel and I'd kind of lose her. So I decided to just out in the garage, and I took the hacksaw and I just kind of cut it in half and bent it. Now this bottom part here where the tips were, because they were crossed over each other at the bottom, so the nut was a little bit trickier to break apart, and so it's all coming off. Like I can show you, like got all these big chunks of the glitter all coming off. Just move down, coming off of the bottom of the wings. But I said that's okay. I've kept some of the big chunks of glitter and stuff that's come off the wings. I also have 2 glitters. This is the only gold glitter I could find. I've got this one, it's the big chunky glitter, and then I've got the extra fine glitter. So I will be, fixing her wings. But for her, I've got this. This is the Rust-Oleum, if I can find the English side, a specialty metallic. It says it's bright, reflective finish for a shiny metallic finish. Now, I love this because this one is the gold. I also like the silver. The silver gives it like a really chrome effect. So I like that one too, but I'm using the gold because the gold is the accent that I'm using in my house right now. So I'm going to go to the garage and I'm going to spray paint her gold. I'm also going to spray paint the tips of the wing gold here, just to kind of just to hide some of my mistake when I was cutting and slicing, and then you don't notice that. And then I'm going to be sprinkling the glitter on later. So I'm just going to go out to the garage and spray these gold. So I will be back in a few moments in the garage spraying them. Alright, so I'm in the garage. Now I was worried about the getting some of the wings, like where the feathers are a little bit gold. And I was very careful and just did some light little streaks, but I did get a little bit of gold on the edge of the feathers, but I'm going to leave it because I think that'll look kind of neat. So I'm just going to do this. I'm just doing small, simple streaks or spritzes of the paint. I'm trying to go in one direction because it all wants to drip down. But you can see how shiny she looks. And I will try to get in there. I just want to get all the little corners just to give her a really nice, good coat of paint. But I think that looks good. I'm just gonna, I know that's dripping, that's okay. I just kind of oversprayed in that one spot. It's just the way I did it, but I think I'll probably turn that into the back because I think the other side, when I spray the other side, I'll do a little bit better job of it. So that is, the wings are done and she is done on the one side. So I'm just gonna flip her around and do the same to the other side. So I'll be back when the spray paint has dried and I can glue her together. I'm just spraying the second side of her. I think she's all nicely well covered. And the wings are done. I'm just going to get a little more, one spot there, because that's where the big chunks of that glitter had come off. I don't think I have to add any glitter, because now that I've spray painted over top of the wings the gold, I don't think I need to add any glitter. Now all I have to do is give this some more time to dry, and then we can attach her wings. So I'll be back when she's all dry and ready to get glued together. Okay, so she is now dry. She looks so pretty. Now just in gold, she looks so much pretty. She looks like something that I have in my house. But here are the wings. So I said I did like how some of that edging here kind of got some sprayed with some gold in it. And it kind of, now the wings are not so bright white. Where did I set the other wings? Like you can see, there's like, oh, a little bit of a difference. These were just bright white. Now it's a little bit, I don't know, not quite as bright. And it kind of looks so much nicer. That little bit of gold in the wings. Now, if I didn't like that, I do have more, I do have feathers and other, like I got a white boa that I was thinking I could probably use to add some more things to make the wings look good. Now, I was going to add that glitter, but I'm not going to. I kind of like, because you can still see the glitter through the gold, and then anywhere where there wasn't the glitter on, it's a solid gold color. So the tips of the wings have this more of a solid gold. So, I mean, I could always add some glitter later, but I think for today, I'm not going to. I don't think it needs it. It just really depended on how much of a difference there was, and I kind of like the way that it's looking. So I just have to figure out, okay, the wings. Okay, this is the wing that go on this side. So I had to figure out, which way the wings sit now. I had it figured out, and then I looked at it, and then I couldn't figure it out. Is that right? Or does it go the other way? Yeah, see, so now I gotta figure this out. Oh, that looks wrong. I'm just trying to figure out how these would. I had this figured out, now I'm staring at this, and now I can't. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to follow. Okay, I'm just going to follow this shape. I'm just going to put it the way I thought they would look the best. Because now I'm double guessing myself, and it's just not gonna work. Okay. Unless I took this off. Let's see, I never thought of that till just now. Let's take this faux fur off. Just peel off the glue. I know it's going to take some of the glitter off with it, but I just saw something. You know what? I think I like it better now. Just gonna see if I can get this to come off. This little plastic hook. See, it just snips off really easily. Because I do see the way the inside of these wings are. And when I lined it up with the inside of the wing, I like that. I do. I like that. No, I can't get this. I just can't figure out how I was going to glue these on because now it's not flat. So now I think I just wrecked it by doing that, by taking that off. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to spray this more gold again because I took these off. And I'm going to say I did kind of like this, but now after just seeing it with without, get this right one on here, but without the feather, I like that, just the gold and gold. So I guess I'm going to go back out and just spray these with some more gold, and then I will be back. I guess this is what happens. You're crafting, you have an idea, and then it's not quite working, and it wasn't laying the way I liked it to lay. This was starting to bother me now. I do like the idea of the faux fur on here, but then it was just the contrast of that against here. I mean, if I were to just put, I guess if I just glue this on, that would be good. But I don't know, just something about just the contrast of just the gold on gold just looks so much more simpler and more elegant all of a sudden. So I'll be back. I guess I'm just going to go spray these gold, and then I guess I will glue her all together. Okay, so she is dry and a while ago, but now I've got the wings sprayed. And what it was I really like the inside detail of the wings better than this back part. So I'm going to glue these on. I got to get this lined up right. I'm going to glue them on this way. Just the wrong side. See, I keep flipping it to where I can see, and then for you guys to see, and then I'm getting myself turned around as to which wing goes where. So this one here. So I'm going to glue this, but they have this rounded part. So I'm going to glue right to the base part, or right where this more rounded part is. So I'm going to glue it right to the closest to the top of here as I can. So I'm going to just got to make sure I get the right wing on here. There. It just looks wrong, but on the most flat part right here, I'm just going to put lots of glue, and then I'm just going to put it right here at the top, as close to the top as I can. This would definitely be a time when you would want to wear those little finger guards, but look at that. I really like the detail of that side of the wing better. Same thing, just got glue all over my glasses. Okay. Same thing, I was going to put a big blob of hot glue. Now, I'll probably come back in with some stronger glue later, because I don't know if this hot glue is really going to hold these wings on. Oops, I just want to make sure I get them level. I'm just going to use my scissors here and just make sure the wings are the same height. They're about the same height. And there we go. That is my beautiful gold angel. Now I still want to dress her up a little bit, but I'm not quite sure what I want to do. I still have this bit of this fur. No, I'm just wondering if I could just... I don't think I like that. I was just wondering how it would look with these. No, it doesn't look good. Okay. I guess I'll just leave her like that for now, but I like those wings like that. That looks so much better. But I'd really like to do something to dress her up. Get maybe the horn or trumpet a different color, but I don't think I will. I think I'm just going to leave her this gold color, and I'm just going to leave her like this. Now, I still think she needs something because there is this hot glue on here that I couldn't get off. Oh, actually, is it coming off because of the, well, if I pick it off, I'm going to pick the spray paint off. And then for the base too, I'd like to do something with the base. So I'm just going to see what I have for embellishments because I know I have something. So just give me 1 second. All right, and some other recent trips to the dollar stores. I've gotten this pack of these Christmas bows. You get 12, and these were from Dollarama. I think about $1.25. And then at this is Dollar Tree. I mean, from Dollar Tree. Dollarama, I got these poinsettia stickers, and these were $1.25. I'm not sure how many you get. Excuse me. I don't know if it says how many for the, but I'm just gonna leave those in the package. I really like the way these ones look. I don't know if I want to use the red one or the green one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put one red one on one side of her and a green one on the other side. That way I can kind of, you know, figure out which ones I like best. Now it's just simple little twist tie thing here. I'm just going to give this twist tie just a good couple little twists. And I'm going to trim off because I don't need the little tie because I'm just going to hot glue it. But I just, at the same time don't want this to fall apart. So I'm just going to give it a couple good twists and trim off the excess. And I'm going to glue right where, I wish I can get my glue. I said I'm just going to get a new extension cord for here for right now, but I'm just going to glue one right on this side of her. I think I'll glue the red one on this side. And then I will glue the green one on the other side. And then that way I get to, you know, figure out which color I like better. I do not like this glue sticks. I don't know, just every once in a while the glue sticks just are so many strings on them. But there she is on that side and that side. Now, I still think the trumpet needs something like to be defined, but I'm going to leave her as is for now, and I'm going to go put her on my little display table I have in a little corner in the stairwell where I have a little table and I like to keep it decorated seasonally. So I'm going to put her there, but I just see this big blob of glue and it's bugging me. There. Let's take it out. So there. I know she doesn't, from this side, she doesn't look very good, but I really like the way she looks. I hope on camera you can really see how beautiful and shimmery she is. So I will go put her next to some of my other angels that I have out in my living room. So I'll be back when I've got her all set up and displayed. Okay, so here's where I have decided to place my little gold angel. Put her here on this little table that kind of tucks in my little stairwell near my entrance. So I've got her with the green bow facing out only because of all the other decorations that I've got sitting here. I mean, she would look cute with the red one too because I've got this bowl here full of all these other ornaments. One of my daughters got me these ornaments last Christmas. It was a nice box of them, and I didn't know what to do with them. So I had this little bowl that had a few odd pieces of potpourri in it. So I dumped those out and I put the ornaments just in this bowl. And I never did anything with them last year. They've sat on the bookshelf since last year, throughout the whole year, just up on the shelf. They look really nice. So I just brought them down over here. And this is the Santa boots that I had made. This was just a ceramic, I think they're supposed to look like rain boots, but I turned them into Santa boots by adding the faux fur trim. Last year I painted them this sea mist, I believe that's the color. So it's a really nice teal bluish color. The year before that I did them in red. But this year, or last year, I went with the poinsettias that were in the blues and greens. So that's what I felt. This year with this little angel, the gold angel with the green bow, kind of just ties in with all those other colors. I've added a few of these pieces are new this year, like these little ones here. I got a couple of these at the Dollar Tree in like October or November. And then these orangey ones back here were actually part of the my Halloween decor pieces. And I just stuck them in there. I had a couple of them that I didn't use, and they were just sitting on my craft table, and I just thought if I just stuck those in, they kind of tie in with some of these balls here that are more orangey. And then behind here I've got my little butterfly Tiffany lamp and my salt lamp. So they've got orange in them, so I thought it just kind of ties in some of the other colors. I've got this little angel here and this little Santa here and these two little Christmas trees. These are kind of like in these coppery gold color. So there is where I decided to set her. Again, I just want to say a big thank you to everybody who has subscribed to my channel, watching my videos, and of course, I'll see you all in my next videos. Bye.